Hi there, Mr. Shazulu, whatever your name is. So, you think that plane which landed on the Hudson River was saved by God because the passengers on the plane prayed to be saved by God? Well, what about all those other planes that crashes, that burns, where there are no survivors at all? Don't you think those planes had passengers who prayed to their God? I can tell you why that plane safely landed on the Hudson River. It was because of a real hero, the captain of that plane, a man with over 40 years of flying experience. This man is a hero, a genuine hero. And by saying that God saved the plane and not you taking credit away from this man needs to be celebrated as the hero that he is, not some imaginary sky daddy. So you think that the atheist on that plane converted at the last minute? Well, if I had been on that plane, I wouldn't have started to believe in God. Basically, this is just a restatement of that old stupid cliche of a quote that there are no atheists in foxholes. We know that there are atheists in the foxholes, but I can just easily say that there are no theists dying on the battlefield. You know what? Soldiers who are lying on the battlefield with their intestines in their arms instead of their gut. They don't usually cry out for God. They cry out for their mothers. Why? Maybe because they realize that God isn't going to save them. And the only person you can always trust is your mother. Now, some years ago, I had a near-death experience. I actually thought that I was going to die. It happened rather quickly, much more quickly than uh, it was a car accident, and I was 100% sure that this was it. I'm not going to make it. What happened was, I just closed my eyes and I thought, oh crap. I actually thought, oh crap, which is funny because I'm not American, or I don't, my first language isn't English, but I actually thought in English, oh crap. And then I thought, damn, this is bad. After realizing I was going to die, which I didn't, my second thought was of my girlfriend. I thought, this is a shame. I will never ever ever see my girlfriend again. And this is what an atheist thinks about when he's supposed to die. He's not thinking about God. Why would someone start to believe in some imaginary sky daddy just because they're going to die? You know, it's totally illogical. Believing in imaginary thing is not a choice. Nothing except hard evidence could actually make me believe in God. I think that's a pretty nice way that when realizing that one is about to die, to spend those last few milliseconds of life thinking about your loved ones instead of how some God is supposed to save your life or save your soul in the afterlife. I think that says a lot about atheists. That, well, how would you want to spend your last few seconds of your life? Are you going to plead to your God that He's going to take care of you, or are you going to spend the few last seconds of your life thinking about your loved ones, the people that actually matters, instead of some imaginary friend? Well, I pity you religious people who waste so much precious time on imaginary things when you can spend that time celebrating life instead of celebrating an afterlife which you don't know will happen to you. And yeah, and don't take credit away from a real hero.